we've got a little bit of a money-saving tip for you. Quite often I'll get a call to come and change a bulb in a halogen light fitting. That's the fitting just over there. I think, as you can clearly see from the blackened element, that the bulb has gone. Now, the reason we get called for fitting these is because people just don't fit them properly, cause them to blow again, and then have to spend on getting an electrician. Such a simple job to do, so let's talk you through how to do it. First and foremost, of course, if you're ever working on heights, make sure you have a good steady platform to work off of, a nice steady ladder to work with. Keep yourself safe at all times. So, here we go. First thing we need to do, of course, is to open up the fitting. Now, these fittings are designed to be used outside, and as such they will be sealed. They'll have a rubber seal around the edges which keeps the moisture out. It's important that that's in good condition and that no moisture can actually get into the fitting. So before we've done anything, of course, I have already isolated the power. I've turned off the lighting circuit. Make sure that you always isolate the power before you touch any piece of electrical equipment. We've already done that, so we'll go ahead by removing the old lamp, which is very obviously blown. We'll put that in here to be disposed of later, and then replace it with a new halogen lamp. This is a 500 watt lamp. The important feature of replacing these types of lamp is not to handle the element on the bulb. They come wrapped in either foam packing or cellophane packing, as in the case of this one. It's very important that when you're replacing it, you never handle the actual lamp itself. So pinch it by the ceramic end, take it out of the wrapping, and then use the wrapping to take the bulb, a good grip on the bulb. Okay? It's also quite important that when you look at these lamps, you have a knuckle on the back of the lamp. That knuckle is formed when the glass is blown into a bulb shape. You always need to make sure when you put it in that that knuckle goes to the back of the lamp, otherwise you'll be casting a shadow across the light when the light's in operation. So here we go. Without touching the glass, we're just going to pinch that and then place it in the fitting. Now, again, important, there are two terminals on springs inside the fitting, so you push that in, push it to the side, and then make sure it engages with the other spring on the other side. Again, quite often people will put it in, they'll get the connection on one end and then miss the other end completely and wonder why the light fitting isn't working. But it's as simple as that. The lamp is now in, we know that we've got a connection on both ends, our knuckle is facing to the back, we haven't touched the lamp, and of course the reason why we don't touch the lamp is because each of us have a certain amount of oil on the tops of our fingers. It's a natural process, and that oil will transfer onto the glass. Because halogen lights burn so hot, when the oil transfers onto the glass, it will cause the bulb to blow. So with that done, we just need to close up our lamp, or close up our light fitting, make sure it's all sealed up, turn the power on, and check that it's all working. Okay, just off to put the power on. So that's it. Our light fitting is working again. Let's recap on what we need to do. Number one, once we open the fitting, make sure that the seal around the actual light fitting is okay, and that the weather is not going to affect the fitting. Number two, when we're handling the lamp, this one's dead so it doesn't matter, but when we're handling the lamp, make sure that we use the packing supplied with the lamp in order to not touch the glass. Number three, when we replace the fitting, make sure that both ends of the fitting are touching the terminal springs inside the fitting, so make sure that they fully engage. Number three, make sure that the knuckle is to the back of the fitting so it doesn't cast a shadow across. And then of course when we close the fitting, make sure it's closed tightly and sealed so that the moisture can't get into the fitting. Thank you again for watching, but remember, if you're not competent or confident when carrying out any electrical work, look for the help of a professional electrician. Thank you.